Brookhaven, there are several cars, small cars, and also very cool cars. But one thing you don't know is that in the game, there are several secret cars that you've never seen before. Cars that were removed from the game, and also cars that are hidden here in the game. And I want to test everything today. And for that, I called a friend who is right here. He said in the chat, let's go then. Let's do this. First, I'm going to have to grab a car here on the right to check out the next cars. So, I took exactly this one because it's my favorite car. I'm going to modify it here on top until it looks exactly like this. But guys, besides seeing secret cars here in Brookhaven, I also want to test new cars using Roblox Studio, which, for those of you who don't know, I can modify whatever I want. He said in the chat, go to the mall. There's a secret car there. Okay, I'm coming here in front to see if what he said is true, because I think it's a lie. Guys, apparently he's coming up here, exactly to this spot. Okay, I'm coming here too, because I don't understand why he's here. I said in the chat, why are you here? And guys, this doesn't make much sense. He said in the chat, look, I can drive this. Okay, he's coming here in front, exactly to this camera. And guys, he really can drive. He can move it in a very weird way. But can this camera get out of this spot? This camera is stuck here, but maybe there's a way to get it out. He said in the chat, put a ladder here. Okay, here on the right, I'm going to grab a ladder, exactly this one. I'm going to place it here to see if it works. Look, apparently it is possible to make this work. It's a bit difficult, but you can see that little by little, it's working. And guys, we did it. The camera fell exactly here. There's just one problem. Now we can't move it because this camera is now stuck here and we just can't take it out. He said in the chat, I think this is the end of the camera. And it is. This camera can't be brought back to normal. So guys, I'm coming here in front to see the next secret car in Brookhaven. He said in the chat, wait, what if you go into Roblox Studio and move the camera out? Guys, this is true. For those of you who don't know, I can come here in Roblox Studio and move this camera out. So I'm going to do exactly that to see if it works. Okay, I'm in Roblox Studio. I'm going to select the camera and now I have to move it outside. Perfect. It's right here. I'm going to leave it exactly in this spot and I'm going to spawn here to see if it works. Guys, I'm going to drive this and apparently this camera in Roblox Studio doesn't work, which is a bit sad. I said in the chat that it didn't work very well. That was just terrible. He said in the chat, oh, I'm going into a secret version of Brookhaven. Follow me. Okay, apparently he left here. So I'm going to follow him on Roblox. He said in the chat, look, this game is amazing. I realized that this game, for those of you who don't know, is a second version of Brookhaven that has new cars, like this one here. You can tell that it's very secret, and it also has new buildings in the game that aren't in the original Brookhaven. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Guys, the gas station is also a bit different. You can tell it's a completely different store from the one we have here in Brookhaven. But I'm going back to the car because I want to see the secret cars in the game. I said in the chat, where are the secret cars? And he said in the chat, go to the start of the game. True, maybe at the start there will be the new cars in the game. You can see we have several police cars, which look fascinating and also seem very fast. There's even one here that's totally destroyed. But guys, the hospital apparently has changed. You can see that inside. It's completely modified in a very interesting way. He said in the chat, hey, look at this car. It's really fast. Okay, I want to see that. Guys, it looks like he's coming here in front really fast. Okay, let me drive this. I want to see if it's true. Guys, this car is really fast. But coming here in front, you can see there's a lot of new stuff in the game. We have a train here that passes right here. Okay, let's test this. One thing. I said in the chat, let's find the train. Okay, I'm coming to this part. It's not very safe to come here, but I'm going to try to come here to see if I can find the train. And wow, you can see there's a lot of stuff down there. I'm a little scared to come here, so I'm going to go back. He said in the chat, are you scared? I said in the chat, what if we can't get back? Because that's a possibility. Maybe if we go to that part, we won't be able to come back later. But guys, it looks like here we have other cars that aren't in the original Brookhaven. There's this car here, this other one, and also this one. Okay, I'm going to grab this one, and my friend looks like he's going to grab that other one, exactly that one. But guys, I don't know if this car is very fast. I'm going to test it now. Okay, coming here in front, you can see that it's actually fast, but it's slower than the police car. Meanwhile, the WX car is really fast. But guys, coming back here, there's another car I want to test, which is exactly this one. It looks fascinating, and you can come inside and drive it, just like a real car in Brookhaven. But I'm going back here to grab the other car, exactly the police one. Guys, I'm coming here to see what else is in this map, which has remade Brookhaven. But at this part, you can see we have the abandoned house from Brookhaven, but everything here looks a lot prettier, because in the original Brookhaven is exactly like this, while in the copy, it looks exactly like this. Really, very beautiful. And let me see if anything changes inside. And you can see that it's the same as the original version. Okay, I came back to the car, and there's a road back here. I want to see how far this goes. He said in the chat, let's find more secret cars. So let's try to find more secret cars. I'm sure there are more. Guys, this pool is so beautiful. It's just incredible. The one in the original Brookhaven is exactly like this, while this game is exactly like this. Really, very beautiful. And here we have the houses, which are really quite different. These are the only secret cars I've been able to find. We have this one here, which you can drive. He said in the chat, wait for me. I'm going to wait for him. He got here exactly inside. But guys, this is basically an ambulance, which works perfectly exactly here, but it's slow. He said in the chat, follow me. I know another version that has secret cars. Okay, let's go then. I also want to see with you guys the secret cars that are inside Brookhaven, and I also want to add secret cars to Brookhaven. But now I'm going to follow him here because I want to see the version of Brookhaven he's going to enter. And it looks like he left the game, so I'm going to follow him here. Okay, I'm in this version of Brookhaven with my friend. He said in the chat, hey, there are really secret cars here. And there are! Guys, I want to see this. It looks like he's coming here in front to grab the secret car, and he took exactly this one. It's really a very nice car that you can drive in the game. Guys, this car is just so fast, way too fast. But guys, I'm going to get out of the car, and you can see on the right that there are several secret cars. I want to test this orange one. You can see that it's exactly like this. It's really an interesting car, but I want to drive it here. Okay, my friend is coming with me. And guys, this car can probably climb this mountain, but wait, there's this court right here. Maybe. Guys, I'm going to try to play basketball to see if it really works or not. Here on the right, there's the inventory, and I'm going to check if there's a ball. But the only ball is exactly this one, and I wonder if it can be used. And it looks like not. The ball just fell. I couldn't play with it. Guys, there's this other ball, but unfortunately, you can't grab it. It basically doesn't work. So, I'm going back to the car because, unfortunately, it didn't work. But guys, I'm going to climb this mountain exactly here. This car managed to climb it really well. I'm right here on top, and I didn't fall, which is really impressive. But I'm going to grab a different car on the right, one that I've never tested before. Simply the Bugatti. Guys, this car is really cool. I can drive it here easily. He said in the chat, let's see how fast it can go. So, let's test it. Guys, I'm going down here quickly, and the car is kind of buggy and also a bit slow. But I'm going to try to speed up here, and at the bottom of the screen, you can see the speed I'm going, and I'm really fast. Oh my god, I crashed here. There was an accident, but look, luckily, I'm fine. Guys, but I want to race against this car. Okay, we're here, ready to start the race. The Bugatti versus this car, which I don't know the name of. Okay, the race started, and I'm going ahead to beat him. Guys, but it looks like the Bugatti is really much faster than that car. I won, he said in the chat. Let's see what else the game has. So, let's see. I'm coming here in front to see all of this, and I fell into the water. Oh my god, it's just the end of the car. Oh my god, I'm flying suddenly, in a very weird way. This time, I'm going to grab this purple car on the right, and you can see it's very small, just tiny. But now, guys, I want to see the secret cars in Brookhaven. He said in the chat, and that car that was removed? True, for those of you who don't know, there's a car in Brookhaven that apparently got removed. And here on the right, we have this Ferrari, which is just so beautiful. But for those of you who don't know, there's another version of this Ferrari, which is a bit different. And this is the car. You can see it's very different because the roof is closed, and there are a lot of other things different about it, but it's very similar to the car we have here in Brookhaven. The back is exactly like this, while this car is exactly like this, just a little different. A lot of people say this car was removed from Brookhaven, but I'm not sure about that. He said in the chat, hey, put new cars in Brookhaven, please. True, for those of you who don't know, now that I'm here in Roblox Studio, I can add new cars here in Brookhaven. So, I started with this one, which is just so beautiful. I asked in the chat, which cars? I want to see the cars he wants. He said in the chat, a Ferrari. Okay, I just added this one, and also this other one. There's this one too, which I placed right here. And guys, out of all these cars in the game, this one is my favorite. So I'm going to grab it and drive it to see how it works. Apparently, the back opens, as does the front, and you can see there's nothing here. That's because the engine is right here in the back. It's exactly here. But guys, what else can be opened? Look, the doors apparently can open too, which is fascinating. But guys, I want to test their maximum speed. I'm coming here in front, and I'm just so fast, and I crashed here. And guys, there was an accident, but I said in the chat, okay, any other cars? I want to see if there's another car he wants me to add. And he said in the chat, I don't know. So it looks like I'll have to add these cars myself. Guys, I just added this one right here. For those of you who don't know, this car is basically the same as the one in Brookhaven, literally the same thing. So, I just added it here. Okay, I just added several secret cars. I want to test them all. I said in the chat, follow me. I just finished my game. I'm serious. I just made my Roblox game. He's going to have to follow me. And it looks like he left, so I'm going to leave the game too. Okay, I'm here in my game, and you can see he's here too. He just entered the game, and there are several secret cars here that I want to test now. He said in the chat, it's lagging. It's a bit laggy for me too, but it's okay. Guys, I'm going to drive this car because I want to see how it works. And he came here too, and it looks like he can't get in here, unfortunately. Guys, I'm speeding up here, and this car is really fast. But guys, I'm going to drive this car that changes color. He said in the chat, how did you do that? Look, I don't know either. And guys, it looks like he also can't get into this car. Perfect. I'm managing to drive it here in front, and you can see that this car is just so fast. Okay, I'm going back here to try to do a drift. Guys, I'm trying to drift, but it didn't go too well. It looks like you can't drift. But guys, I'm coming here in front to drive one of these cars, and it looks like my friend took this car and is trying to drive. But apparently, the car is stuck. He can't move it. But guys, I'm going to drive one of these. I just don't know which one. Okay, I think it's going to be exactly this one, because it looks really fast. Guys, does it open the door? And it looks like it doesn't open. But I can go inside to drive it rocket here. You can see it's really fast. But another car in the game that you didn't notice is exactly this. Yes, it's just a hamburger. Guys, I'm driving this car, and it works really well. Guys, I'm drifting with this car, and you can see it works perfectly. But I'm coming here in front of the other city, Brookhaven. He said in the chat, wait, there's a new city, and there's a new city right here. I'm coming here to see this. Guys, this bridge and the island were basically made by me. And this other city, for those of you who don't know, I haven't finished it yet. It's basically under construction, but it's just so beautiful. He said in the chat, are there secret cars in this city? Well, in this city, there aren't, but there's something very secret here. Right here in front. For those of you who don't know, we have the agency house, which is completely secret. I'm sure you've never seen this before, especially since it was completely removed from Brookhaven. Guys, in the game, there's also a rocket, which really works, and you can fly here in Roblox. And if you want to add me here on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.